We have learned from new court filings at the U.S. District Court here in Wilmington, Delaware, that Hunter Biden has agreed to plead guilty to multiple criminal charges. I'm going to walk you through this. One of these charges involves, these are 2 counts of failing to file tax returns in a timely fashion. Those are misdemeanors. He's also going to plead guilty to a charge of a firearm offense. This is the possession of a firearm while you are addicted to a controlled substance.
And here's more from the Associated Press. The agreement will also avoid prosecution on a felony charge of illegally possessing a firearm as a drug user, as long as he adheres to conditions set by prosecutors. It's somewhat unusual to resolve a federal crime case at the same time charges are filed in court, but not totally unheard of. The deal ends a long-running Justice Department investigation into Biden's second son, who has acknowledged struggling with addiction following the 2015 death of his brother, Beau Biden. It also averts a trial that would have generated days or weeks of distracting headlines for a White House that has strenuously sought to keep its distance from the Justice Department. Now, Republicans have long used this investigation as a rallying cry. There's no surprise there. Both parties use these kind of situations as political footballs to really attack the other. While it requires the younger Biden to admit guilt, the deal is narrowly focused on tax and weapons violations rather than anything broader tied to the Democratic president. Nonetheless, former President Donald Trump and other Republicans are likely to continue to try to use the case to shine an unflattering spotlight on Joe Biden and his family business dealings, and to raise questions about the independence of the Biden Justice Department. Now, former President Donald J. Trump, who we all know is facing his own legal troubles, so he should just stay out of this, but he's not, took to Truth Social to air his grievances about the deal. Here's what he said. Wow, the corrupt Biden DOJ just cleared up hundreds of years of criminal liability by giving Hunter Biden a mere, quote, traffic ticket. Our system is broken, all caps and exclamation point. Now, Donald Trump is right that our system is broken, that it favors the ultra wealthy because they designed it to do so. Jordan.
You're right. This is the system working as it's currently designed. We have a 2-tiered justice system. Progressives have been calling for change for decades. We see it play out time and time again. If you are Black, if you're a person of color, if you are from a marginalized community, or if you are poor or working class, you are not going to receive preferential treatment in the justice system. We see that play out here with the president's son, a family of millionaires. They're going to be fine. Sure, the right can throw up their arms and say, hey, this isn't fair, you should have been dealt a harsher sentence. But all of their buddies and all of their friends, and especially all of their donors, are in that same upper tier justice system. So if they really wanted equal punishment and fair punishment for every single alleged crime, they would join us in calling for a reform to the justice system.
Agreed, Jordan, and this is definitely a class issue. And as we all know, a broke clock can be right twice a day. It is a broken system, and the average everyday person in America would have never gotten a deal like this, ever. So yeah, I agree with you, Jordan. They should join us in calling for fixing the system from the top to the bottom, but they won't do that because they will benefit more often, more likely than not.